Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here, Sports Choice Plus. Looking at the Minnesota Vikings are a talented football team. When they are on, clicking and firing on all cylinders, Dalvin Cook's healthy, Jefferson at the wide receiver, Thielen at the wide receiver, Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position, a little bit of tight end play. They are a really, really solid offense. When you look at their bread and butter, being able to run the football first and then being able to open up the pass, this is a traditional offense like no other. And when you're looking at these guys here, sometimes it gets a little stale. Sometimes their offensive play calling gets predictable. Sometimes it gets to the point where teams take advantage of that and they start jumping some of these routes, jumping some of these guns. And then all of a sudden, Kirk Cousins is put in a situation where he's not converting on third down. While Kirk Cousins is not turning the ball over a lot, he's not converting a lot in these big games where they really need him to. So when you're looking at this Minnesota Vikings team, you're looking at an offense that's in transition, going nowhere fast. And you're looking at a Bears team where the defense is giving up a lot more points because they're missing a lot of their good players. And offensively, they're starting to produce a little bit more. They're starting to put out a little bit more. But Justin Fields and company have to understand this is going to be a slow-moving process to get this offense up off the ground. Matt Nagy is not a great head coach. As far as the play calling goes, he is starting to call a little better plays. He is starting to maneuver and get this offense up off the ground a little faster in games. If you look at the game against Green Bay, they got going quickly as far as the play calling. They got going quickly as far as the ideas of getting it outside traditional offense, really opening up the playbook and really starting to move the ball north and south. So when you're looking at the Bears team now, you got to ask yourself, can they keep up scoring with the Minnesota Vikings? The answer is probably no. Consistently throughout the season, the Minnesota Vikings are able to score in little bursts. They're able to score 14 points here, 12 points there, 3 points here. It's just a little burst at a time. But when you have Dalvin Cook running the football, that changes a lot of things. You know, he came back from the separated shoulder last week and was very productive in that time on the field. I think that's going to be the X factor in this football game, and I think Chicago is not at full health on defense. I think that's going to be the driving factor why I pick Minnesota. I'm picking Minnesota to win this because I believe Dalvin Cook will ultimately help this team get over the hump against the Bears and win this football game. So all you Vikings fans, all you Bears fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. And as always, we thank you so very much. We'll see you on the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.